What I've learned from a blindfolded Nerf battle. So this past weekend, I had a Friendsgiving event, and during the event, one of my friends brought up doing a blindfolded Nerf game that she showed me back then. It was like a TikTok where this guy was blindfolded and he was just trying to shoot someone. We turned that idea into this whole like 2 blind shooters, 2 people to make sure that they don't like accidentally hurt themselves or hurt my stuff, and then 15 people moving around basically my living room and trying to avoid getting shot. So that was a pretty fun, like sort of quick time mini game that we had during the Friendsgiving event that was completely unplanned, but it taught me a valuable lesson in just hosting events in general. First off, the original reason I had a Friendsgiving event was because this year my, I guess, immediate family wasn't really around. So my mom and my sister weren't around for Thanksgiving when I suppose they sort of normally are, or at least my mom. So the Thanksgiving day wasn't that full this time, and it felt sort of like a little emptier. So what I wanted to do was host a Friendsgiving to sort of give back that like feeling of like fullness, and I just wanted to fill the void basically. So made it happen, invited my friends. I'm glad like so many of them came, like I'm super grateful for that. And then we were just gonna like, at least what I had in mind was like, okay, let's just play board games like we usually do during board game nights and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I love board games and they're super fun, and we did that afterwards. But the whole like Nerf thing just came about as a suggestion, and then we went with it. It was super fun. Everyone actually participated, which was amazing. To get like 19 people when there were just 19 people to participate in a game when we played 2 rounds in, that's like pretty crazy to me. Like that hardly ever happens. So it was really fun. And I feel like for future events, one sort of lesson that I've been learning from this whole experience this week is like, I was a little upset, or not upset, but just like sad that this Thanksgiving wasn't as good as like the previous years. The lesson is, instead of looking back and being like, okay, the past was way better, like in the moment you're feeling, oh, the past is better than right now, you know, why isn't it as good as back then? Instead of thinking that, I learned to sort of think to the future and think, how can I make it better the next time? And it sort of goes with the theme of like what my Friendsgiving thing did. It turned out it was like a happy accident that we played that Nerf battle game, but it taught me that maybe for the next events, I can actually try to make more of those games happen, more random, fun mini games that not everyone really experiences that much these days, especially like people in their 20s. So that is the lesson, is to just like try to think to the future and think about how you can make it better the next time, instead of thinking about how the past was better and I guess moping about it. So yeah, that's just a quick lesson from this week that I learned that I feel I wanted to share. And let me know in the comments down below, like what's a good Thanksgiving lesson or story that you guys have had where you learned something valuable. Super grateful for my friends, all of them that came, and super grateful for like just a good event in general. It was a very fun Friendsgiving and a super memorable one as well. Just mainly thanks to that Nerf battle too. If you want more insights on how we did it, I was one of the blindfolded people, another friend. We chose, one person volunteered, one person was random. So that's how we chose it. And then everyone just like hid. In the beginning, we gave them like some time. Then we started, it was 10 minutes for the first round. And the shooters just like shot everywhere, and they almost got everyone. There were only 6 or 7 people left. I guess that's half. They got half. But then the second round, we changed up the rules. So every 2 minutes, people had to move. Like we call them guardians, one of the people who are guiding the blindfolded people, they would just say like shuffle, and then everyone had to move around at least 6 feet and also make some noise. To make it thematic, we said that you had to make like gobble noises, so like turkey noises. Better for the second round, and we shortened it to 8 minutes as well, just to make it not too long. But honestly, if I were to redo it or like do a third round, it'd be every minute you have to make them move. and stick to 8 minutes. And also people were like using stuff as shields. I don't think that was fair. I think it would have been better to have just like been in the open, because like there's no way like the blindfolded shooter can like get you if you're like in a corner with a shield. There's just like no way. So yeah, there was a lot of rules to adjust for sure to make it like a fair game, but overall it was like just really fun. The second round, I think we got like a similar amount of people. There's like 6 left. But the rules definitely can be adjusted to be better. It was really funny because like for me, since it was my house and I was blindfolded, I could just like touch something and I would know where everything is. So that's how I got around really quickly and like actually found people like that, because some people were just sitting on the couch or like hiding in really random places. And I'm super glad I recorded a good amount of it. It was just funny to see where people were hiding. I'm glad like nothing went wrong too, which was like very lucky. Like no one got hurt and none of my stuff got hurt either. So that was great. Anyways, that's just the quick story for this week. I'm gonna try to be doing more of these, just like stories plus like maybe a lesson or something like that. So hopefully if you enjoyed it, consider liking and subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Remember, people can be moving around.
That was a great shot. That was a great shot.
Oh, that was good.